نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا سيدي يا نور الله. Starting in the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the merciful, who is the glorious creator of all the universe, everything within it and out of it. Gentlemen, as we all know, we are experiencing the blissful month of Ramadan al-Mubarak. The blissful month of Ramadan, the most majestic month, the greatest of the months of Islamic calendar. One of the greatest months that is known as the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The month of Ummah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The month of Maghfirah, the month of the greatest sale of Islamic calendar, the greatest ayyam of the year, the greatest and the most holistic moments that lies in this month. That Ramadan is the greatest wholesale package of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's Maghfirah, the greatest package of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is offered to us. This month contains many great things. It has many great things that lies in this month. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like Shahru Ramadan alladhi unzila fihi al-Quran, that this month contains the revelation of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's mu'jiza, the Quran Majid Furqan Habib. The miracle of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was revealed in this month. This month contains so much barakat, contains so much ni'mah, there's so much blessings are gathered up together in this month. That the ni'mah, the blessing of fasting is given to us. That is not only physically beneficial to us, but the most greatest benefit of fasting. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like described in the Quran, the purpose of fasting, that why it was given to you. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyamu ala kutiba alal ladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. That, oh my servants, that fasting has been obligatory to you. It has been made obligatory to you as it was made obligatory to the people that came before you. It was obligatory the people, the ummahs that came before us. This was and why? The purpose of it, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, so you may achieve taqwa. So you may be one of the muttaqeen. What is taqwa? The question arises, what is taqwa? The taqwa is being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will. Being less disobedient and more obedient. Being less doing the haram things, being yourself away, keep yourselves away from the haram things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us to prevent ourselves. Being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will and being less obedient to the haram things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prevented us to be. This is the month's purpose. What this main month came for. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, why obligated this fasting, the rule of fasting, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? To achieve self-control on yourself. Fasting is not just stopping yourself from eating and drinking. It's a whole conduct of achieving the self-control. Not just stopping yourself from eating and drinking, but stopping yourself the whole day, the whole month. You have to stop yourself from all the haram things, from all the bad deeds, from all the bad doings we do all the year. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a chance that, oh my servant, take this chance of maghfirah. This is the wholesale package Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is offering, that we have to avail. This month is so much full of blessings, so much full of blessings. This month contain one of the greatest nights of all, the Laylatul Qadr. The greatest nights of all, the greatest night that our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us about. That this night is so much of great significance, and inshallah our event will also be commenced on this night also, inshallah. But the main point being that this month we are experiencing is the package, and we have to avail it. And the person who will not avail it is the he's the most miracle person. He's the most misfortunate person who will not avail the opportunity of this month, who will not make his forgiveness acceptable from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this month. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has cursed that person, that who has not made himself forgive from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this month. So the message of today is that make yourself more obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make your interest more aligned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will. This is the message of today. May Allah guide us all. Jazakallah subhanahu.